okay, we're going to be interested. We're going to make an offer. Da, 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 da. And she called and she was like 150 grand lower than all those ones. So I was like, guys, if we don't take this offer, the next offers are coming in 100 grand less, like we just experienced over the last couple months.
This episode is brought to you by Shrubs.me.
So I had a listing. Okay. So I had this listing on. I'll try not to use numbers. I had it listed at a price that was comparable to the last sale on the street, but mine needed some renovations. My guys had already bought a property and that they had bought it, but they had a condition on the sale of their property with another agent way out of town. So I said, great, I got this many days to get it sold. So I get these offers and I got them at the time, an offer they hated, but now in retrospect, a great offer. They didn't want to take it. So I asked them about this great house that they bought, and they were like, we don't really love this house. And I said, well, you overpaid for it, just so you know. Okay. So after about 2 months, they finally came back and said, hey, we haven't got a better offer. We haven't got the right offer. We only got that offer we didn't like. We still want to sell, but what do you think we should do? I said, drop that deal and tell your agent up north to find you like, a better one. So they find a better one for like 200 grand cheaper that they love even more, that they're in love with. Yeah. So they get the same condition again. So they said, TK, we got to get this sold. So of course we reduced the price. I went back to that offer that we got, and that guy was like, listen, our house is worth less now. We got to offer you less. So my guy's like, screw you, buddy. How dare you offer me less than that crappy offer that you gave before? Yeah. So we reduced the price again. Then he goes, all right, fine. Go back to those guys. They said, oh my God, TK, I'm so sorry. I'm so I can't believe I have to tell you this, but we have to reduce it again. In total, $110,000 from the original offer to where we are now, because our home has gone down. And he's right.
So where did we start and where are we now?
I can't tell the numbers. 110 less. So the bottom line is, okay.
Is it big? Is that a lot?
No, it's under 2 million.
Percentage? Oh,
okay. So now the seller, my seller, is like, what the hell's going on? So I'm like, geez, do I really tell them to take this offer now? I've tried to get them the money that they wanted. It's not out there. They did save 200 grand on their purchase, and they love that house even more, the one up north. So they still make the numbers work as far as what they're going to net and all that kind of stuff. And then I just get this abundance of calls like, hey, would your client take this? Hey, would your client take this? Hey, would your client take this? And it was 100 grand less than the offer that we were now going to accept. And then on top of that, another agent who saw the property was like, okay, we're going to be interested. We're going to make an offer. Da, 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 da. And she called and she was like 150 grand lower than all those ones. So I was like, guys, if we don't take this offer, the next offers are coming in 100 grand less, like we just experienced over the last couple months. So they took it this week. So they sold for $110,000 less than the offer that we had 2 or 3 months ago, maybe. Wow. Same buyers.
Wow.
Same buyers.
Crazy.
That's the life.
And they didn't. Nobody won, right? Nobody won. Everybody just dragged everything down, right? Each person pulled the person ahead of them down a couple $100,000.
Yeah. And that buyer will find out later on that their house is worth even less than they thought. And they'll be putting it on the market. You got to sell first. Selling first is just the right way to go.
But people, they like, what am I going to do if I don't find something else? And I don't want to rent. And then I got to put my stuff in storage. And but TK, for most people, that is a fucking ordeal, man. Moving